So I'm back, guys. We're gonna be watching Hauntzer, Korean solo queue, and see how Hauntzer does. They're open. Alright, guys. So let's start out by watching Hauntzer's solo queue account. Right? We gotta start out somewhere. We'll see how he's doing in solo queue. So far, he's down one player. That's not very good. His win rate is only 60%, which is not one of the highest from what I know. We can check tracking the pros. Let's check out. I cannot go to tracking the pros for some reason. Okay, I can't go to the website. Anyways, whatever. His solo queue win rate isn't one of the highest. He's only down one. I have seen other people being master and challenge already. I hope he gets up there. We're going to be watching Hauntzer on his Fiora gameplay. Let's go into the game and see what he's doing. So level 1, if you want to win in this elo, one thing that's really important is to do something. Level 1, you always want to be doing something. You always want to scout your opponent. He knows so far that his jungler is a Rek'Sai. Rek'Sai seems to be starting bot side so far, which means he's most likely going to get in some very nice ganks in the top lane. He's the Rek'Sai down here. The enemy is a Skarner. Skarner is over here. He's hidden, you can't see him yet, but Skarner is not very, you see him now. It's not very strong. Not a very strong early game champion. Which means he should be playing very aggressive in the laning phase. He could do a lot of plays, and he can try and outplay the Jarvan. And also there's a high chance of the Rek'Sai coming in to get a kill in the top lane. So, let's look. We're going to speed up the gameplay a little bit because this is kind of boring. Nothing's happening. We're 8xing it. He's not helping the jungler, obviously, because the jungler isn't there. I think this is terrible. First of all, Hauntzer is not doing anything level 1. There's 2 people down here, 3 people down here. These guys are helping Rek'Sai pull the blue buff. That's good. This guy's scouting here. Oh, doing the mid lane. Whatever. Mid lane doesn't do anything. They're lazy pieces of shit. But Hauntzer, you're top laner. Go scout the blue buff. Go freeze the wave. Do something with your level 1. You cannot just stand in the boost and do nothing. You can't do this. This is bad. Look at this. You don't know where Jarvan is. You don't know where they're starting yet. Jarvan could be fake pulling. He could just be fake pulling. You're not gaining anything by doing what you're doing right now. Absolutely nothing. Jarvan does the same thing. Both of them are making a mistake in my opinion. And Hauntzer is just sitting back. He's very scared for some reason. I'm not sure why. I do think Hauntzer have the possibility to fight. He also goes up now. Maybe he's just checking Facebook or something. I don't know. He was definitely not paying attention because he was being lazy, being a bit back. He's killing the minion because he fucked up. That's fine. He made a mistake, but he got the CS anyways. He missed. He got the CS anyways, so whatever, it's fine. He took a little bit of damage from Jarvan. He's pushing, which means he wants to put pressure. That's a bad Q, but he still gets the vital, so it's all good. He's just gonna keep on pushing. He's gonna keep on putting pressure on the Jarvan, which is fine. Nothing really bad here. He could have waited a little bit till Jarvan's grasp ran out. He hit him a bit too early, so he took a grasp hit and Jarvan healed a little bit, which was a mistake from him, right? He could have waited a couple of seconds more, like 1 second, maybe a half second, and that wouldn't have happened because Jarvan wasn't hitting anything. Anyways, he's pushing. Right now the problem is that he's pushing on the second wave and he lost a lot of health. He's been pushing too slow because he was lazy level 1. He wasn't ready. Wasn't doing what he needed to do. Which means Rek'Sai is top side, but so is Skarner. Skarner could be ganking him at any point. So he needs to be careful. He needs to look at the minimap and he needs to pay attention to where Rek'Sai is. And it's Rek'Sai covering for him right now. He put down a ward. He does have a ward. So he's somewhat safe because of that. He skilled up the Q and W and E. He got every single ability, which is nice. He needs to push this in. I don't know why he's slow pushing. He should just be auto-attacking these and pushing them in quickly. Because right now, again, another bad wave management. You're right in front of Jarvan's tower. The one place you don't want to be, just because you're not auto-attacking minions fast enough, and you had the option to do that. You will be in a bad situation. Skarner is ganking you now. He gets a very easy gank onto you. He might not necessarily kill you. He's probably not going to kill you. He might actually kill you even. Probably not. You will probably be fine. You'll probably flash and be okay. But at the end of the day, you didn't need it to be so close. This was a close one. It was a risky one. You didn't need it to be. And that's why I'm not a fan of the wave management. It was bad. And also he lost CS during this whole fight, right? He was losing CS because of this fight. And overall, it's just a bad fight for him. It's a bad situation to be in because he could have avoided everything there. And also Rek'Sai had to waste time to go top and try and protect him. And you still see him being in this bad situation, but Jarvan can just free farm under the tower and get all the CS while having less items now because Hauntzer base, right? You see the item, he got 2 Doran's Blades and a healing potion. Which means Hauntzer is thinking, I want to dominate the early game right now. I'm focusing on early game. I have 2 Doran's Blades. I need to win this early game. Alright, so what's going on here? What's going on? He's going down to put a ward down. He doesn't flash anymore. He's an easy gank. But this wave is perfect for him. He wants to keep freezing this wave. If he pushes, it's very easy for Jarvan to farm. If he's freezing right now, he got more items than Jarvan. Jarvan can't do anything. And Jarvan needs to get a base of his own, which he can't really do. What Jarvan wants to do, however, is push in. So Hauntzer needs to be careful about freezing too hard, which he should start auto-tank creeps right now, because he is freezing it too hard. He does not want that to happen. He starts to auto-attack, but I think it's a bit late. He's looking to kill the Jarvan or go on the Jarvan at all times, pressuring, but at the same time, I still think that Jarvan is getting too big of a minion wave in, which I do not like. If he can push this whole thing in, he is in a really good position. And honestly, I think Jarvan's making a mistake by backing here. He should just have followed that minion wave in. Hauntzer will not win. And he's also doing that. He was just trying to get rid of the Vital, which he failed to do. Hauntzer procs it, that's fine. But all Jarvan needs to do right here is just shove it in. There's too many minions, and Hauntzer is making a massive mistake. Again, minion wave management. I do think from the replay I watched so far, his wave management in this specific game have been absolutely horrendous. I don't like it at all. I think he's been giving Jarvan too easy of a time, and he's been giving Skarner too easy of a time of ganking him, which means he had to burn his flash. Sure, Jarvan also burned his flash, which was Jarvan's fault for doing so. But at the end of the day, it was too risky, and it wasn't worth it in the end. We look at the CS. He's 6 years ahead, which is good. But item-wise, he's massively behind, right? He got a 100 gold lead, which means he's 500 gold behind in items right now. 500 gold, that's a lot of gold. And you can also see in the items, Jarvan have boots, longsword, door and shield. This guy only have 2 door blades and then some potions, right? It's not a big deal to have those 2 potions. That's not a big deal. This one potion is going to be almost the same. This is 250 health. This is 150. So like 100 health difference on that potion. Jarvan's currently out trading Fiora because he got the item advantage. Hauntzer is trying to all in. Hauntzer will probably win this all in because he's Fiora. Jarvan actually misses his Q because Hauntzer did a really nice W. I think that was very well done by Hauntzer. So far, so good. But now the Skarner is coming in. Hauntzer will be surviving this one, I think. He is Fiora. Oh shit, that's actually really close. He actually, never mind, he goes down. I thought he'd be able to survive that one. I'm actually very surprised. Whatever. But this really shows that the bad wave management early game, which cost his flash, ended up killing him in the end. And that was my bad. I should have been able to see that he was getting killed there. That's my bad. I should have seen that. But overall, his wave management have been horrible. I think his trading and so on was good. I liked his trading. Some of his trades were really good. Aside from the one at level 1, where he missed the vital with his Q, everything else has been really nice, trading-wise. But his minion management have not been good at all. And I think that's putting him behind. It's giving him a very, very difficult time. Okay, so right now he's slow pushing, which I like. The slower he pushes, the more minions he stacks up. If Jarvan goes elsewhere, he'll stack a lot of minions up and hit the tower hard. If Jarvan doesn't go elsewhere, he will be losing more minions. So I think that is extremely good. Now let's see. Let's see what he's doing. Still slow pushing. He's going down to put a ward down. A pink ward. Ooh. I like this timing. So this is one thing that a lot of people don't understand. Imagine Jarvan is pushing right now. Imagine Jarvan is pushing like this, like Hauntzer doing, right? A lot of people go down and put down the pink ward because like, oh my god, the enemy is pushing to me. I need a pink ward. That's the worst possible time to ever put a pink ward. However, this is the opposite of that. This is Hauntzer pushing into the Jarvan, right? Hauntzer's pushing in, stacking up a big wave into the Jarvan. This is the best time. The best time to put down a pink ward. This is a very good pink ward. Maybe it's a bad placement. I would put it further down, but it's the best timing to put down the pink ward. It's really, really good. And I just wanted to highlight that so you guys out there can understand it too. I know Hauntzer probably knows this already, but I want you guys to know that. Alright, so let's see. He's just slow pushing. He can actually do a lot of damage to the Jarvan right now. He's in a favorable position. Item-wise, probably not. Let's look at the items. So item-wise, he is, again, behind by 400 gold now. 450 gold, whatever, something like that. But he can fight because he got all these minion waves and his Fiora's down. He will win this. And he got the minions. The only thing he needs to be careful about is where's the Skarner. Skarner's bot side. He might not necessarily know. He knows that. No, he doesn't know that. Sorry, he doesn't know that. But he is much stronger. He should be taking fights. He does have flash to be safe. So he should be going on the Jarvan all the time, but to some extent safely. And you can't just go on him without hitting a vital. Then you're going to get out-traded, right, Hauntzer? Don't do that. Go on him whenever you can hit a vital. It's really, really important, and keep pressuring him in. You don't want to push too fast because Skarner isn't top. You should... Oh, that was a bad trade. That was a bad trade. I don't know if you guys noticed that. He walked up, Q'd instead of auto-attacking and then Q'ing in the second vital. He could have hit this guy down really hard, but he just Q'd instead of auto-attacking, then he was immediately range. That makes no sense to do. You could have done a lot more damage to him, Hauntzer, and you know that. Alright, you missed your Q on a minion as well. You're not having the bestest of games, Hauntzer, right now, but it's fine. Go down, clean the pink ward, please. That is good, Hauntzer. Very nice. You see Skarner as well, which means you will be playing a little safe now. Jarvan is going to be pushing you back. That's fine. It would actually have been better for Jarvan to freeze here. There's no reason to push it back to the middle of the wave. Again, bad wave management from the Jarvan now. Hauntzer is trying to push. I think pushing is fine because Rek'Sai's around. You just need to be really careful about finding him too long. Like small trades all the time is good, but don't go for a long fight because you're going to be meeting the Skarner very soon. You know that on the blue buff right now. You see the Talia getting the blue buff. You literally see that on the minimap. So he knows he can fight right now. It's a good timing. He missed the vital again. That sucks. But he knows right now he can fight. However, the problem is he got some bad fights in. And now he missed his Q. And Skarner's around. He also knew that. He had all this information. This was really, really bad. He W's the ultimate. That's nice. Or the stun. It was really, really nice. Blocked the... or he dodged the CC from Jarvan. But at the end of the day, Rek'Sai dies because Hauntzer made a terrible play. He's missing his Qs. He's having bad wave management. It's not good so far. I don't know how much Hauntzer plays Fiora, but he's not doing a good job this specific game. And I like Hauntzer. Honestly, Hauntzer is one of the players I'm a fan of. I think he's very fun to watch. I thought he was really good mechanically. Then I watched him in NA. But at Rift Rivals, I felt like he fell short. And this game I'm watching right now, I feel like he's not doing the best his job mechanically individually. That's a nice Q or W, I think. He's getting some damage on the Jarvan. He's getting a really good trade. Still got another Q. He can keep going for this. That was a bad Q though. You could have won that fight. You would have killed him if you didn't waste your Q and miss it. But that's fine, Hauntzer. You got a win in the fight. You're pushing, but you need to base now. You know the other guy have teleport. You have teleport as well. You base and you're gonna get that item up. Let's see. What is he gonna buy? He's probably gonna get TM as well. Maybe boost. He could get boost, but he could also just get lifesteal. Or the long shot, right? He's gonna get lifesteal next to it. He just didn't have the money for it. But a long shot into a Vampire Scepter lifesteal. So Hauntzer is pushing this right play. He is either pushing too fast or too slow though, because again, bad wave management. He's in this position. It's a position he doesn't want to be in. And the main reason Hauntzer is behind this game, which is he's 2 kills down. He's fine CS, but 2 kills down. And almost all of that comes down to bad wave management. It's not about the enemy jungler having better. It's not about he's been ganked unluckily or anything. It's not about his mechanics being absolutely terrible. He have had some bad Qs and stuff. But of all, the main thing is his wave management. That's been fucking him a lot this game. So he's gonna go down. He's proccing. He's healing. One of them only. He should just proc both of them, I think. He should also just hit the crab for some extra healing. There's no point doing this. Look at this. He's walking back to the lane early. He could hit the crab 3 times or 4 times to proc some healing on his drone blades. But he's wasting his time. And he's not using it efficient enough, in my opinion. He is not strong enough to fight Jarvan right now. Jarvan had red buff. Jarvan's full health and Hauntzer's 80%. He's actually like 65% now because he just took Tiamat damage and a Q from Jarvan. Yeah, I think it's called Dragon Strike, right? He took a Dragon Strike. Let's see. It's called Dragon Strike, yeah. He took a Dragon Strike right in the face. It's not very healthy to do. Rek'Sai is around. I do think that they can fight if the Rek'Sai is around. Killing a Jarvan should be somewhat easy, but the problem is that they're going to lose a 2 versus 2 because Hauntzer is very weak right now. And I also think the Rek'Sai is quite weak. The Rek'Sai is 0-1, the Skarner is 0-2 and have more CS and is higher level. So yeah, the Rek'Sai is pretty weak right now. They don't want to take that fight. Hauntzer is just playing it safe. I like this. I think he's doing the right play. He's having good minion control here. He's going to farm all the CS. Good CSing, killing the weaker target first. He's going to hit that one. This one he might miss. Nope, he got it. That's good. I like it. And he should try and push out if he does this. The only problem is I think in the first place he shouldn't have pushed at all. But now he's already pushing, so he can try and push out if he wants to. But he doesn't know where Skarner is. We can cheat and we can check. Skarner's in his jungle. We just saw him. Hauntzer would have seen him as well, I hope. Hauntzer, you should have seen Skarner just use that thing. You saw him use the plant, right? Like, look here. Skarner is going to be around top. That's Talia, actually. Skarner or Talia. What up? Somebody was around top. He knows this. And he's being very, very aggressive. He doesn't care. That is very, very scary. He goes in after seeing the plant get procced. He's crazy. And he's going to die here, most likely. If he dies, it's his own fault. If he gets that 1 kill, that'd be nice, but he should have died there. I think the Talia could have killed him. The Talia played that really bad, actually, because she positioned herself badly. She positioned herself defensively. She didn't have to use her ultimate to kill Hauntzer. She could have killed Hauntzer without an ultimate. However, she used ultimate, Hauntzer goes down, and this was a bad map awareness thing. He didn't see the plant get triggered. If you just look at the minimap, you can see it fly over the map. He should have known. He's dead. That sucks for Hauntzer, right? He's dead. Alright, let's see. He's alive again. He bought probably Vampire Scepter. Yeah, big up Vampire Scepter. Good guess. And he's walking back to the lane. He is currently really far behind. 0-2-0 in lane. He's been having decent help from his team. The enemy guy have had decent help too. Both of them had good help from the junglers. and the other guy had a little help from the mid laner too, which Hauntzer should have known. He's walking back to the top lane. He must walk back to the top. He's looking for a fight. Actually, on Skarner, he caught Skarner. That's very good map balance. That's a good catch. I like this a lot. If he gets a kill on this Skarner, that'll be huge. Good vital proc as well. Really well done, Hauntzer. I didn't even notice that. I'm watching the replay. So he's basing now. Why is he basing? I don't like this base so much. Oh, actually, I still don't like this base because he's gonna go bottom to defend here. I don't think he can defend this tower anyways. I would have preferred him just going top and formatting this tower or doing the herald or something else. We'll see how it goes, but I'm not a fan of this. He's gonna go bottom. He's maybe gonna get an tappage. Exactly, he did. He goes bottom. He's gonna try and defend. Oh, the enemy bot lane just disappeared. Well, in that case, he can. If the enemy bot lane hadn't based, they would have lost the tower. The only reason the enemy bot lane would base is because they're so far behind. They're 45 seats down the bot lane, and they're 1 kill down. That is the only reason. Else the enemy bot lane could just have forced towers faster than the Hauntzer's team could. And I think they should have tried to do that. But maybe the AD is too far behind to do that. However, at Tristana pushed this faster than the Kalista, so I think that would have been the superior play for the enemy team. I think the enemy team made a misplay. The enemy team made a misplay, which means Hauntzer's play was actually good. But if they hadn't done that, I wasn't a fan of the play, personally. He's going to Jarvan. He's a lot stronger than Jarvan, as you can see. Fiora wins against Jarvan. She got red buff. She got good items against Jarvan. Somewhat even, a little behind maybe. She's TPing top. She's seeing a fight. The fight is already won by his team. And he cancels the TP. I like this. He TPs to help out the team. The team already won the fight. You know what? He's like, I did my job. I TP'd. I was ready to help. But my team already won the fight. I'm canceling it. And I prefer him TPing here than him not TPing. Because at the end of the day, his team had this fight regardless. He didn't need to TP. But if for the smallest chance that they lose this fight and he was there and wins it for them, that's good. Right? Also, if you win this fight right now, you probably win the game. This fight is probably a winning game fight, right? So using TP just to secure the fight is worth it. In every single time. It's always worth to do. Because now you secured a quadra kill for the team by making sure that if anybody escaped or if anything went wrong, he was there. Now he's going to go on the Jarvan, sorry, not Jace. And he will just clap Jarvan. Jarvan can't do anything. He even got red buff. He can maybe kill Jarvan. He messed up. He had a free kill on the Jarvan if he hadn't gotten knocked up. All he had to do was not go inside of the Jarvan. He would have been fine. That was a free kill. Messed it up a little bit mechanically, but those kind of mechanics are very hard to execute properly. It is a very, very difficult mechanic to do, and sometimes you'll mess them up, as Hauntzer just did, and that's fine. Going into the jungle, going around, just getting something. Killing a crab maybe, watching the minimap, but killing a crab now, that's fine. Nothing interesting to watch here. He's gonna go bottom afterwards, I think, for the farm. That's what makes sense. He goes bottom, he pushes. I like the fact that he gets crab, he gets some mission and stuff. It's good. And he's pushing. He's going to push the next wave hard as well. The only problem is he doesn't have any vision right now. This is a bit risky. However, push it hard as possible so you can get out of the situation as fast as possible as well. The faster you push this wave, the safer you are basically, because the less time the enemy team have to put up a play on you, to set one up. He's baiting now. He's going to get a Hydra. Pink ward as well to have some vision. Then he split pushes. He's going to go bottom. He's going to keep pushing, right? Going to keep doing the exact same. His team is currently absolutely demolishing the enemy team, which is nice for Hauntzer. And Hauntzer is just going to have fun and push this wave in. So right now he knows 3 people are dead. Jarvan is dead as well. He should just hit this tower or go kills if he thinks he can get kills. He thinks he can get some kills. He goes for kills. Ultimates the Skarner. That's fine. Gets a kill on the Skarner and just stays second. This is good. And then he's going to hit towers. He's just going to keep hitting towers. Everybody's dead. And then team's running us. GG, well played. So far from watching Hauntzer this game, I do believe that Hauntzer played